Hello, YouTube family. It is Toya Tuesday, but she's going to be bouncing in and out.
Hi, friends. We can do the hug real quick. Yeah. You know that's my favorite part. I'll be back, friends.
It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. Chocolate Divinity, LaToya Charleston. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. And say hi to Betty. Yeah. This is a new wig, and Toya named it, and she said Betty because it reminds me of Betty Crocker. Yes, I don't be cooking in no damn wig. I have a bonnet on because it's hot and just can't do that. But Toya named this one. It's the kind of hair. I'm really getting into this hair stuff. It gets wilder with each wear. I like it when it's just bust out. So, welcome to Betty. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. And Kelly Clarkson is fessing up. During a recent interview with Whoopi Goldberg on her show, Kelly Clarkson finally revealed she's been taking a weight loss drug, but she made sure it's not Ozempic. She lost 60 pounds. Why is this important, you might ask? Because Al Roker from the Today Show did this big thing. They're shaming people. No, that's not it. If you're a public figure, you can't be over 200 pounds one day and 3 weeks later you're skinny. It's the transparency and the honesty. You just have to be. You can't be like, oh, I'm just drinking more water. I'm cutting out sugar. Me and Toya ran into somebody who said the same line to us, and we both looked at each other like,
cut back a little bit. Boy, you was just 80 pounds heavier 2
weeks
ago. What are we talking about? Water and no walks in the park ain't doing that.
Yeah. So I think it's the transparency. And it's not to shame anybody. No. Lose weight the way you want to lose weight. Just make sure that you don't gain it all back.
Because that's the battle right there.
That's the battle. The battle is maintaining, not losing. It's maintaining, which is very hard. You knew Kelly Clarkson was doing something.
Come on now.
Because she's skinny.
And she looks good. She does. She looks good like that. But I want y'all to be careful. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, because I did see something pop up. They're correlating pregnancies to the shot. So it don't matter which one you want, it increases fertility. Well,
yeah, they did say it helps with fertility, but she just went through a very bad divorce. I think she wants to look good and move on with her life because she married a man that wasn't any good. And she had to pay him money. But she looks good, but she finally fessed up. Yes. Whoopi Goldberg does say that she used Ozempic, and she said she lost 2 people.
Not 2 people! This is why I love Whoopi. Yes. She always gonna keep it 100, and this is why we bang with her.
Now, another person that is taking the shot, but they won't say it, is Gayle King. And now, she is on the cover of Sports Illustrated's Swimsuit edition. She looks good. There was only one picture that I thought was a little altered too much, but she looks good, especially in green. Gayle King, Oprah's best friend. She's 69, just became a grandmother again. We check her out on CBS Mornings. She said, I did it to show you can be sexy at any age. And that is so true. But Gayle King is the cover girl of the swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated. Wendy Williams' guardian, whoever is in charge, this woman she getting the money and spending it. She just sold a very expensive New York City penthouse, and she did not get what Wendy paid, but I guess she figures she needed the money. Wendy's ex, Kevin Hunter, wants that money, and he is going back and forth with her in court. But who this woman is, who has all of this ownership over Wendy, it's baffling. Because it's like, well, does the son get anything? Does this guardian who came out of nowhere, does she get everything? It's very weird, but she sent the penthouse. A lot of people are wondering why Puffy Diddy, he's just as comfortable. Child, he posted on social media, keep the comments on with his family. He's smiling and living his best life. I said it about 2 weeks ago. There's some very powerful people on those tapes. Now, I don't think he will be as popular because people found out what he did to Cassie. But there's some powerful people on that tape that are making sure that he's not going to get in trouble. But let's go back, y'all, to the early 2000s, and R. Kelly was walking around too, pompous and happy, like they ain't got nothing on me. Then he came out with Surviving R. Kelly, and it went downhill. I think when something like a Surviving Diddy comes out, he knows a lot. He ain't scared to tell it. He ain't scared to talk. He's not scared to snitch. A lot of powerful people tied, and that's why we're not gonna find out.
And this is trash because Diddler, just because something might, you still did that to Cassie and you paid out. So you are not innocent, and we did not forget.
You paid that the next day.
The very next day. We was waiting for it to bubble up more.
No, there was no bubbling. He said, I'm going to pay your money, now go away.
Okay.
Let's talk about the futures of these bachelorette shows. Despite what happened with Mr. Gary and Teresa, 3-month marriage and never lived together, and now they're divorcing, they say the Golden Bachelor ain't going nowhere. It's a cash cow for ABC. But a lot of these people, they get on them for fame and money.
Yes.
They want some money. They want to be famed.
Yes.
They said that Mr. Gary went on there to look for women.
He said, I don't do that rest. I ain't downloading no Hinge. Let me go on this TV show.
Yes. And they showed a picture of Teresa, and she's like devastated, heartbroken.
So sad.
It's sad. Don't let people play in your feelings like that.
They can't. And let's be honest, when you go on these reality shows, I hate to say this, at one point I would say it was like authentic, and maybe I could, but you are playing yourself on in this day and age, getting on TV, expecting to find the love of your life.
Rachel Lindsay, she was the black girl who was one of the bachelorettes. Child, she done married a man. She can't even divorce him. He won't move out of her house.
This is insane.
And she's paying 90% of the bills.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
He never intended to pay bills. He was always looking for an easy life. She can't get this dude out of her house. He did not love her. He wanted fame and he wanted fortune.
This is horrible.
It is.
Oh my God. And that's the thing, is with these shows, they're so secluded. You don't have time to do the real work to find out. Because of course you meet their families, but their families are always going to cover for them. Stop this. They're not going to tell you, well, he or she, she a hoe, right? Ain't nobody going to tell you that. Or you know he out there, he ain't got no money, girl. He broke. So
I date somebody for a year. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
All 4 seasons.
Thank you. And these shows, if you really care about these people, you will hold off that wedding to allow them to really get a chance to know each other.
I need to say how you act when you get mad.
Come on now. Come on.
That's the true test. How you act when you get mad?
So they're looking at me like that.
You ain't happy all the time.
Exactly.
Tyreese.
You know what?
All right, he was doing a show in Georgia. He's performing on stage. He found that there were people there to serve him papers, probably from the ex-wife. He left the concert. Wait, he was performing. And he left.
While singing.
Walking
out the door.
Walking down the stairs, off the stage.
He didn't even go backstage.
Out the door. He didn't go backstage. He is now in Kuwait.
Sir.
Tyreese.
Sir.
Tyreese.
Let them people serve you that loss.
He said, y'all can come over here to the Middle East and find me.
You know what? I ain't even mad at him for that.
You know what? You do not just wake up and want to go to Kuwait.
At all. He said, do the research. Where can I go where they can't serve me?
Exactly. And that's what he did. He went to Kuwait.
You gotta come home, Reese.
Yeah, you gotta come home. Get ready for a spinoff of Jeopardy. This one is going to be on Prime Video called Pop Culture Jeopardy. Somebody line me up. It's about music, film, TV, stage, and sports.
This the one. Let's do a WDAS team one. You got the sports, because I ain't gonna be no help. I ain't no help on the sports.
I want to be a contestant. They'll probably be like, nah, you be doing all that stuff. But yeah, that's coming.
This looks dope.
And Alicia Keys Hell's Kitchen, her musical on Broadway, is up for 13 Tony nominations. 13. Yes. Story of her young life and growing up and wanting to be in the music business. The young woman who plays Alicia looks just like her and sounds like her.
Beautiful.
So big ups to Alicia Keys. She's got a lot of great things going on. Toya Tuesday, where we always have fun. The notification button, that's when you know that we're here. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. No one here is fat shaming.
No. We're in a time of authenticity. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Your flaws. It's okay. People love that.
It's okay.
Yes.
Woman said I didn't like Lizzo. I said I love her.
Thank
I don't want to see her butt.
I
don't want to see them butt cheeks down all the time.
You keep that with your man in the house. You know, and that's for anybody. I don't care what your clappers look like. Keep it to yourself.
The transparency. It always works. It was good to have you drop by.
No, thank you for always having me. I'm sorry I had to split my time.
She's splitting her time. She in here working. We got just a couple more videos to make.
Yes.
We be working. We be churning them out like this.
Come on now.
So you can get all the scoop.
Yes.
It's not cute, not knowing. Now you know. Chocolate Divinity, Chocolate.Divinity on IG. Yes. Latoya Charleston, and I'm Patty Jackson. WDAS Patty. My page is high.
Popping. Go check it out.
I'm your auntie of pop culture.